Hello, welcome. So, my name's Jenna, and I'm here to spread some love and healing for all of my fellow earthly beings, if that's how you want to say it. All my human camaraderies. Okay. I'm here with a pick a card, pick a crystal, all about the magic within you. Yeah. So I'm excited. Let's just dive straight into it because each pile is just going to be a little bit different, and whatever magic means to you will come through. So pile 1, we've got the green chlorite. Pile 2, we've got the smoky quartz. Pile 3, we've got the blue goldstone. In pile 4, we've got the red jasper. So, pick which one that you want the most. That's kind of how I look at it. What crystal do you want the most? And that's the one that's probably going to be your pile. Or, which one feels good, or which one looks like you. I don't know, maybe you have green hair or white hair. Who knows? However you want to do it. And I will see you at your pile to find out what is magical about you, what magic is within you, what kind of, abilities do you have working with the universe. And I'll see you there. Okay, so pile 1. Let's get started. We have got the green chlorite. It's crystal clear. You might bring a lot of clarity. You might have a lot of clarity within you, or see the world very clearly, maybe through emerald colored glasses. Oh, this is kind of fun. Obviously it is green, so maybe we will be getting into the earth element a little bit. We may be talking about fairies. And dragons and flowers. Definitely a lot of positivity. Green chlorite is a stone of overwhelming positivity. So if you picked this stone without knowing that, know that you've got a lot of positivity within you, or you maybe bring that. An overwhelming amount, kind of like a flood, like Noah's Ark in the flood. Okay, so let's see what card I picked out for you. The Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, withholding. Yep, look at this. There's freaking fairies in this picture. Okay, and there's a river in the background. There's candles. You might work a lot with crystals and stones, or you could work really well. There's trees in the background. So definitely some forest magic. You might be really good at knowing when to give, when to receive, when to withhold, what to say in the right moments, what not to say. You're probably very good at knowing what to say and what not to say, kind of how to bring up subjects that need to be talked about without bringing up other things. You know how to lead a conversation, if that makes sense. The number 20, which is the number 2 in numerology, that is partnerships. You might be very good at relationships. And then the fairies, of course. And I'm also seeing when you blow on a dandelion to make a wish. You might be really good at making wishes and receiving them. And also you might be really good at granting other people's wishes. They make a wish and you somehow just do it for them, or bring that to them. And they're they didn't even know I made this wish. You're the star that people wish upon. Yes. And then, of course, fairies. You might have a lot of fairies working with you. Oh. And there's some fairy dust You might just be like sprinkling fairy dust wherever you go. And also the color white. This card is white, and that's just like, you might be just like a princess. There's a castle in the back, but white is very just pure. You're very pure. With the castle in the background, like, you might be, like, your magic might be somewhat royal, like royally passed down from your ancestors or from your past lives. Like, there's a regalness, a royalty about you. People want to respect you. They revere you. But it's not something that you demand. It's something that just is expected energetically from you. Because, like, the energies around you protect you and try and keep you innocent. Yeah, you're very connected to, like, the divine. I'll let you look at this crystal and see, this picture, and see if you get any messages yourself. Also, green is the color of the heart chakra. And, like, with white, I just feel like you have a very pure, divine love. All right? The lady of the gift. Yeah. You are a gift. Your magic is that you're a freaking gift to this world. You're a freaking gift to this world. That's what I have to say. Okay. Let's move these bad boys out of sight and get into some nitty gritty. We love nitty gritty. I'm just gonna leave this. Let's prop it up for you guys to be able to look at if you do so desire. But I'm gonna hold on to this because this is how I channel your energy. Get it nice and strong. Okay, I'm gonna pull a little bit more from this deck. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, in case you were wondering. Can I put this on my head? You might be silly. You might be really silly. Like a childlike innocence, kind of silly. I'm gonna put this down though while I pull some cards. All right. What magic is within pile 1? Yeah. You're very sacred. And look at that. She's literally like making a star out of fire. So like you might work a lot with astrology. That might really empower you. You're manifesting your own wishes and wishes of other people as well. Yeah, and she's wearing a lot of stones. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Definitely like some celestial magic. Like, it kind of looks like fire, but I almost feel like it's not fire. It's like star energy. Like you work with star energy. Yeah. And there's like light being shown upon you from like the moon above. I mean, you're creating a star. Like when I said that you're the star that people wish upon, like, yeah. Yeah. And more candles. So definitely candle magic. Definitely candle magic. Like, you know, when you blow out the candles on a birthday cake, like, star magic. So, like, let's talk a little bit about that. Like, have you ever tried star bathing? Where you just like gaze at the stars, but you can also like bathe under them and call upon their like power to infuse you. Yeah. You can make stars shine brighter if you just like focus on one star. You could probably like talk to it, have a conversation with it, meditate with it. Definitely, yeah. I want you to look out at the stars the next time that you're outside and just focus on one star and just see if you can get it to shine brighter. See if you can get it to dim its light a little bit, to expand, to dim, to expand. Just practice with that a little bit. It's kind of fun. Okay. We also have the Swan Queen. Oh, there's snow everywhere. Transformation, intuition, patience. You're very patient. Oh, yeah. And there's some green vines in the background. And once again, it's all white. Yeah. You work a lot with white light, especially with the stars and the fairies. Like, you work a lot with bringing, like, white, clear, crisp light to this planet. And Swan, I mean, that's also all about love. And 39, that equals 12, which equals 3. It's all about collaboration. This one equals 4, stability. You're awesome. Yeah, you're able to transform any situation by just listening to your intuition patiently. And, like, there's magic coming out of her hands. I mean, there's magic coming out of every single person's hands in each one of these pictures. And it's all, like, white, yellowy magic. And here she's, like, working with water. You might be able to control the weather. I'll be able to, I mean, you see that how it is. Ew. Then the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. You could be a really good writer. And look, this is a man with more fairies, more feathers, and then there's also a telescope. So, like, looking at the stars, yes. You're a map maker. Of course. I'm like, but of course, a map maker. Now, you can make your own map, and you can, like, read other people's maps without trying too hard. Yes. I love this. The keeper of the scales, fairness, balance. And this woman, she's in a white dress with, like, white light surrounding her. Yep. You are purely divine. That's your magic power. You can work with fairies. You work a lot with light. Like, a lot of light magic. Which also comes in clarity. Candle magic, fire, earth magic with the water and the weather. You're a very good communicator. You're very good at finding the truth, the fair, balanced truth. And, like, you use that by knowing when to say things, when not to say things. You're kind of like someone who knows and sees all and, like, is able to shine some positivity on things. And, like, I mean, the fairies are your friends, and your hands are very important. You could be very good at Reiki. Very, very good. It's all about working with your hands. Writing. Astrology. You're very calm. But in, like, a positive, light-hearted way. Yes, and you're very fair. You know what's right. You do. Okay? Now we're going to take a look at the Practical Witches spell deck. You also might work really well with snow, yeah. But also, like, smoke. Like fire. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I pulled some spells for you, because these kind of not only are good ideas for things for you to try, but they also kind of tell me a little bit more about the magic that you're working with. You're very beautiful. You have eternal youth within you, definitely. You're kind of like ageless. So a spell. Goddess of love, goddess of light, hear this prayer. Your youth and beauty, eternal, please share. So mote it be. You're eternally beautiful, inside and out. Like, definitely. You're also really good at casting out the bad energy. Really good at it. You lift people's burdens. The burdens of their personal demons or their fears or just the things that aren't true. You lift people's personal demons. Spell for wealth. You have a very activated third eye, and your crown chakra is a clear channel. So, on a Thursday or on the new moon, you can light a candle at midnight and burn some frankincense and myrrh incense. Put it on your third eye, and you can say out loud, "This offering I make as my blessing to all, greatest of gods, Lord Jove of the sky. From you all heavenly gifts do fall. Most generous of all, you never deny. To you I am grateful, so mote it be." Okay? So if you want to screenshot that, maybe you can't because it's backwards. So we just did that spell together, okay? Okay. You're also very, very good at dreams. And you have visions of true love. That's awesome. You know what true love is. And that's the magic within you. You are true love. And you can manifest any sort of great love. You also might have a lot of dreams. So start a dream journal. Those will start telling you a lot of details, especially about the great love that you might be trying to manifest. Sunrise spell. Float a rose in a clear bowl of water and light a pink candle beside the bowl. Stir the water in the bowl and say, "These waters cleanse my soul and being. Now with a clear mind and heart I am seeing. I am love. My heart is as big as the sky and earth. From east to the west, love universal gives life its worth. Blessings to all, so mote it be." Yeah, that's exactly what I've been talking about this whole time. Yeah, you're able to find hidden treasure. Absolutely. During medieval times, telepathy was used to find hidden treasure. Geoffrey Chaucer, the English poet from the Middle Ages, who was well versed in astrology and other metaphysics, recommended drinking dandelion root tea to quite literally become telepathic. Hidden treasure, like you can, like, this is quite literally probably Geoffrey Chaucer. You might be a poet. Like, this is an astrologer writing poetry in the Middle Ages. Like, yeah, you might work a lot with like different herbs and spices. That might really help you. This is really cool. Yeah, you have a whole medieval vibe to you. You're a priestess and a queen. You're fair, you're balanced, you're inspired. You've got a big open heart. You're able to shed light on anything. Your truest power is to know the truth. You know what's true and what's not. That's awesome. Okay, let's get one more card. And this is going to be from it's just called the Spells deck. See what kind of energies you work with. Definitely the sun. Oh, so stars, the sun. Heck yeah. The home. Yep. Okay. So for you, I pulled the cauldron, which is the hearth of a witch's home. A cauldron represents the goddess and receptive energy. Can be used for burning incense, warming a home, and divination. Yeah. You warm people's spirits. You're receptive. You're also giving. And divination, like, you can find the truth in anything. Cerwyddian, the goddess of Welsh and Celtic lore, is known as the keeper of the cauldron. She is identified as a mother figure and a wise crone, blessed with profound knowledge and the gift of prophecy. Oh my god. Cerwyddian uses her cauldron to reveal brilliant truth. When the cauldron appears, take time to watch incense burn. What do you see in the billowing flames? Burn in the smoke. Concentrate on the dance of the smoke, for it is a symbol of change, rebirth, and transformation. I love it when everything ties together like this. So definitely you might be Celtic. Look up Cerwyddian. It's Cerridwen. Okay, and then we've also got the sun. The sun has many incarnations in occultism, such as Ra, Apollo, Hyperon, and Soraya. The rays of the solar deities bring us vitality, health, attraction, radiance, and renewal. Wake at dawn to greet the sun and stand near a window or outside, anointing yourself with frankincense oil or copal oil. Frankincense orange or copal oil. Recite, "O sun, you bring warmth to our soul, energy, and bones. Arise in me and bestow your golden rays of strength." Visualize the sun inhabiting your cells, entering the crown of your head, and reaching all the way to your feet. Stretch out your arms as you soak up the sun's nourishment. Write down any illuminating thoughts. The sun is a star! What was I saying? Star energy! I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your energy with me today. I hope to see you again soon, okay? All right. Hello. Pile 2. We've got the smoky quartz. You've got a very balanced light and dark side. Yeah. You've integrated your shadow side inside of you. You can also work a lot with dark magic in a positive way or in a loving way if you do wish. There's a storm brewing inside of you, ready to be unleashed. Yes, yes. You're also very good at seeing all the paths that you can take, different timelines. Definitely. Okay, so the card that we have, I didn't look at these beforehand, but the card you have is literally the Lady of Lightning. I said there was a storm brewing inside of you. Ha! Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shifts. And it's in the night. Oh, yes, so you work with lightning, you work with water. You're able to rise above the clouds and see the truth. You've got light shining down on you. And the moon, you work with the moon, definitely. You see the way that the moon pulls the tide in and out, makes waves. This is awesome. You're the Lady of Lightning. You're the Lady of Lightning. You maybe work a lot with wind, and like, you shock people. You shock the heck out of people with what you're able to manifest and what you're able to know. Oh yeah. And how you're able to rise above it all. I can't believe it. I said there was a storm brewing. I mean, I can believe it. But I just love it when it ties together. I really do. I gotta tell you. The color yellow, your solar plexus is really activated. And then we've got the purples and we've got the blues. Solar plexus, third eye, your crown. Yes, you might work a lot in the night. You're a queen of the night or a king. Yeah, you're able to shift things completely. Because you see all the different timelines that are ahead of you, you're able to shift things. I mean, you're surprising, you're shocking, you're electrifying. And the light from the heaven shines upon you. And see how her face is light and her hair is dark, like she knows the darkness inside of her and she embraces it. The Lady of Lightning. And it's the number 8. So you might be very financially abundant. I'm gonna prop this up right here for you to look at. And let's pull some cards. Yeah, okay, nighttime, of course. We've got the Diamond Dreamer and the Dream Walker. I wanted to pop out. This one also wants to pop out. She's underwater and she's whispering to spirits. You might be able to talk to the dead. You definitely can astral travel like that's not even hard. Like, you've been doing that every day. You heal with water. You definitely heal with water. You realize that like it can energetically like cleanse you of everything. Take baths, swim a lot, shower a lot. Use it to like anoint and clean yourself. Not just like your physical skin, like you're cleaning any sort of thing that doesn't resonate with you. You can just whisk it away down the drain with any sort of water. Yep. And I mean, you talk to spirits, divine guidance, higher knowing. Yep. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I also see butterflies, so you're transformative. You might be really good at making jewelry. That might be another thing. And owls. You're very wise. You work with the element of air and the element of water, definitely. I love that. I love this card so much. Okay. Then we've got the Dreamwalker. Dreams, the collective good, illusions. You're able to clear illusions that people might have. There's a dragon here and more freaking water. She's playing a flute. You might be very musical. There's a goose in the background. Geese like to be near water. Also, they make a lot of noise. You make a lot of noise. And there's fairies. You might work with the fairy realm. Yeah, I mean, there's waves crashing behind her. There's a river flowing. She's barefoot on a rock. You might have really good balance, like if you've ever tried slacklining. Yeah, playing the flute, whispering to spirits, like your voice. Your voice is very powerful. Dreams, like you know what's good. You can see past illusions. You can rise above the clouds to see past illusions. Oh, And you're stable. Very stable, this one. Very stable. Then we've got the Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth. True prosperity. Oh, yes. This is literally like a genie in the sky, and it's in Egypt. You might feel very connected to Egyptian deities. And there's all this gold below him, and he's standing in the smoke. Smoky quartz. He's got feathers in his hair. He's holding 2 different balls. What are these balls? They've got Egyptian hieroglyphs on them. And yeah, he's looking at them. He's looking at the 2 different timelines. He's manifesting his dreams. And there's a purple amethyst crystal. Oh, and there's clouds everywhere. There's a storm. You can brew a freaking storm, I'm telling you. You can work a lot with clouds. Rain. Water is rain. How rain comes, so there's a storm, it brews, okay? And then it's released with rain washing away all the impurities. You might smell really good, like rainfall just smells really good. You might make people cry sometimes. That might be a superpower that you have, like happy tears, emotional tears, just like sad tears because they just like want to be you or want you so bad, but like that's good. That's like helping them release their illusions. Illusions again. Yep. Definitely like air and water elements, this one. I'm like fanning myself. Lightning. You make things freaking happen, is all I gotta say, okay? You're here to make things happen. And that's kind of like very magical. A lot of people don't know what to do. They have ideas and they don't know what to do about them. The High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, consideration. Yes, you're very considerate. You've got a peaceful knowing to you. You're very kind. And you listen. You're a very good listener. You might quite literally be a fairy because 2 different cards have had women with wings on them. And I mean, this one's flying, and the other guy, he was flying too. Mermaids, fairies. Could have been those in a past life, or you might be very interested. I mean, if you are very interested in them, you have a connection to them. But more than just working with them, like you can probably hold your breath for a really long time. You probably love it when it rains. Like it doesn't bother you. Yeah, you're very like fluid motion. You might be a very good dancer. You're definitely very musical. You could be a very good singer. You're really good at manifesting wealth for yourself. My eardrum is like shaking, which is like, it sounds like wind, which is kind of wild. The storm is brewing. You brew them. Okay. Yeah, you work with the moon, definitely. Bath. This is a bath spell. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moon magic money bath. This spell is most effective during a new moon. Pour green apple or jasmine essential oil into running bath water and bathe by the light of a single green candle. Close your eyes and meditate on your true desires. What does personal prosperity mean to you? Focus on the candle's flame while whispering. Here and now my intention is set. New luck will be mine and all needs will be met. With harm to none and plenty for all, blessed be to thee and me. And a lot of people lust after you. Oh yeah, you get interested glances wherever you go. Okay, we've also got soulmates. Beautiful crystal I hold this night. Flame with love for my delight. Harm to none as love comes to me. This I ask, and so it shall be. You're calling in a soulmate right now. Definitely. Oh, definitely. And you've got like the lightning coming out of you is love. I'm hearing Grease Lightning, that song. Whenever I do these readings, I hear a lot of just like songs from Grease. Like the movie. Not the place. I don't know, maybe you're Greek. Okay. Insight and inspiration. Yes. You can light a candle and say, this candle burns for me. Here burns my hope for. And then you can say anything that you want insight and inspiration into. And then if you sit with your eyes closed for a few minutes, picture yourself enacting your hopes and desires. Yeah. Love, hope, desires really charges you up. And then you can make the love and lightning come out of your hands because you're charged. Yes, ties together. You also might just be really exciting. Like, just being around you is just really exciting. And people are like, "Arr!" That was a weird noise I just made. On the rise with Rose. If you want to jumpstart, like when you get your car jump-started, like electric. You might work a lot with electricity, too, if lights flicker all the time when you, like, go to stores, or, like, technology just always works weird for you. It's because your blood is electric. Yeah, you've got electric blood. Like, shock me like an electric eel. Ooh, girl. Listen to that song. It might have some messages for you about your magic. And if you want to jumpstart your life and bring about positive change, tap into the power of rose and red stones. Stones of this color spectrum contain life's energy and can help you become more motivated, energetic, and vibrant. You are very motivated, energetic, and vibrant. And to keep that, if you ever fall down into like a lower place, you can use red and rose-colored stones to really like hold on to that, stabilize it. Some ideas for an instance boot is alexandrite, carnelian, garnet, red coral, red jasper, rhodolite, rose jasper, and ruby. That's the name of my puppy. I love her. She's sleeping underneath this desk right now, but you can't see her. And then the Garden of Enchantment. Ooh. You can symbolically plant transformation into your life. Yeah. Like new seeds of transformation. I plant these seeds of fortune and change. As they grow, good luck for all will rise and flow. From this soil comes all bounty we know. Yeah, you're a freaking manifester. You got love. You are electric. You are absolutely electric. Your voice, you might just say something and then you see it the next day. Like anything you talk about, like you might notice how like that's like if you're talking about like Twix candies or like how that's your favorite, like someone might be eating a Twix the next day and be like, oh, you want half? Like, let me break it. Yes. You also could be an opera singer, or really good at it, just for funsies. You ever just like try and see if you can do it in your room by yourself? Like you're like, oh, I won't do that to you right now. I won't, unless you want. Do you want? No. Well, now I feel like I have to. No, okay. We're moving on. No one wants me to opera sing, right? Well, maybe they do. We've got ocean and over the moon. Yes, mermaid. You are a freaking mermaid, and I already know it. I already knew it. I've been saying this. Okay, so ocean. The Yoruba Orsha, ocean goddess, is legendary for her charm and elegant movements. You can purchase a gold or yellow fan. I was fanning myself earlier. Wow! Or you can make one by folding colored paper. On a Friday or during the waxen moon, set up a space where you can dance privately. Wear gold and place a bowl of honey on the altar along with 5 yellow roses. Cast a circle and respectfully welcome Ocean in all of her love and wisdom, playing music that inspires sensual movement. Hold your fan and dance around the circle, letting the elements inspire your movements. Thank the golden goddess for her sweetness, for fostering the courage of inspired dance. You're legendary for your charm and elegant movements. That's really what I've got to say about you. Yep. You're freaking cool. Okay. Then we've got over the moon. Yep. Love attraction. Inspired by the celestial bodies. Like those stars. To honor the goddess of love. Ooh. Yeah, you're really connected to the bonds of love. And you honor the full moon. Work with the moon to manifest. You're a very powerful manifester. You glow with the allure of the moon. And you might be a very good dancer. Oh, Ruby Ruby. We talked about her and now here she is. Funny how that happens. All right, well, I think you're freaking cool. Comment to see, if you want to, comment about anything that resonated with you. I'd love to hear about it. And thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 3. Sorry, I'm just writing down the timestamp really quickly. Hi, Pile 3. Oh, look. Okay, animals might really like you because this is the first time that Ruby has shown up on camera. Hi, Mama. You might be able to talk with animals or make friends just really easily. You've got a warmth and a radiance to you. Ooh, you've definitely got a thing going with animals. You're their advocate. You can literally talk to them. Like, you know what they're saying. Hi. This is Ruby. Look, she's literally looking at the camera right now. Like, oh, she can feel the love. Animals might be really drawn to you, children. Getting like Dr. Dolittle vibes. quite really, literally. Oh, here, I'll move this so you can kind of at least maybe a little bit see her. You're just really friendly. You're really good at making friends. This energy is like making me really like happy. I can feel tingles. You might feel tingles a lot. You might make other people feel tingly. It's very smiley. Your smile like is contagious. All right, we've got the cosmos. Creativity, vastness. Okay, definitely working with the moon. You're also very creative. You've got a lot of depth to you. A lot of depth to you. Definitely. Oh. You also might be a really good cook because like my mouth started like salivating and I started thinking about food. You might like be really good at picking out like restaurants. That is magic. That is magic right there. You're very creative. You're very creative. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck. The Cosmos. Thinking like Cosmopolitan, like the Vegas hotel. I'm like, this is actually sponsored. No, I'm kidding. You might be funny. You might be really funny. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. But you might be a starseed. You might really connect to being a starseed, like Pleiadian, Sirian, Venusian, Lyrian. Oh yeah. You might be a Leo or a Pisces or a Gemini. Or Sagittarius. Oh, I don't know why I just pulled this. That was from the last file, sorry. Okay, Spirit. Pile 3. What is magic within them? What is so magical about them? What are their magical abilities and powers? What are they? That one was popping out. As is. Okay. Let's talk. Okay. You're a phoenix. You're very good at surrendering to change. You might work with fire. In fact, you definitely work with fire. You burn up all the negative energies around you into ashes. And then you float in those ashes above. You might be able to look into flames and see things. You might be able to manipulate flames, make them go tall. As I say that, like that flame started like freaking shaking aggressively. Okay, are you doing that? You're doing that. You're doing that. I know you're doing that. You're done. Okay, then we've got the web weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Yep, I agree. You're able to connect things very easily. You're good at noticing synchronicities. You're able to connect people. You're a very good networker. Definitely. Oh, I quite like you. You might like British TV shows. I quite like you. Positive expectations, clarity. You're just a very positive person and you see things very clearly. Flowers, they might be very important to you. You've got very striking eyes. You encapsulate people with your eyes. You put them into a trance. It's like you can look into people and know them. Know their inner flame. And you're very good at like encapsulating that into a piece of art. You have resurrected from old versions of yourself many times, and that's magic. That's magic. You're very strong. You're very, very, very strong. Like my whole body's on fire right now, and I like want to cry at like how beautiful your strength is. You're very protected. You're very smart. You're very, very smart. Got a lot of depth to you. Why am I crying? You're just like an inspiration. You've gone through so much and you've made so much from it. You're very loved. You're very special. You're very warm. You're very bright. You're a bright light in people's life. Just being friends with you, they feel a little lighter. They feel a little bit more positive. You're a glass half full kind of person. You're very needed in the people's lives that you're in. Like you save people. You saved yourself, and because of that, like, just your existence saves people. Just being your friend, like, makes people feel good about themselves. You give really warm hugs. People get emotional about how much they love you. You're able to inspire devotion because you're devoted. And I've been hearing Greece songs from Greece in every single pile so far, and here's another one that I'm now hearing. Hopelessly devoted to you. You're dreamy, you're romantic. You're just so, like, you're so special. I don't even know what else to say. People get sweaty around you. This is the first time my hand's getting sweaty holding a crystal of someone. You know what, and I forgot. Literally, the back of this crystal says friends. You're an amazing friend. And that is magical. Some people are really in their own world too much. But, like, the strength that you have is just, like, baffling to people. You're unfathomable. How you've made so much of yourself, how you've picked yourself up after every single thing that's ever happened. A lot of people watch you on social media. You're the star of some people's lives. You're so talented, too. People are like, how did this person get so talented? Your energy is just like a wave shock of just like warm, fuzzy feelings. And that makes people just really want to be around you. And that is magical. You are someone that people are just drawn to. They're like, oh, might be just the way you look at them. Oh. You see all the good in people, and that makes them want to be near you because that helps them see the good in themselves. Honestly, I'm gonna do Space clearing. Yep. You clear all bad energy. You burn it alive, like I said. You vanquish negative energies. You clear people's paths. You work with incense. Definitely work with incense. You clear households if there's been any arguments or illnesses. Like, you're extremely healing by just burning and shining so bright. It's not even a shining. It's like an intense, like, internal fire that is so bright that it literally burns in the most just, like, heartwarming, like, sitting by a fireplace type of way. You're doing a lot of important work in this world, and, like, I just really hope you know that. You're really well respected. You take away people's stress. You might have struggled with anxiety, depression, exhaustion, lethargy, stress, and, like, you might attract a lot of people that struggle with those too, but it's like you just somehow know what to do. Your superpower, your magic, is just how comforting you are, and how, like, well you understand people and understand what they're going through, and how well you listen and you're there for them, and how you've taken your stress and you've taken your depression and you've taken your anxiety and you've overcome it. You've overcome it. And just seeing that, like, someone can overcome it for other people, like, that's such a relief to them. They know that they can do it too because you've done it. You're an example. This whole time I've just had chills, and, like, you give people chills. Like, I've been burning this entire time. Like, I feel, like, tingly. You've just got such a big love. Sappho. She's the Greek goddess and famed patron of same-sex love. Sappho dwells on the Isle of Lesbos, writing poetry that is meant to be sung accompanied by a lyre. Her love is a magic. Your love is a magic. Her love magic is a sensual, full-bodied love that includes creative stimulation. You've got love magic within you, and that's really strong. You inspire so much infatuation, whether you know it or not. And whoever you're infatuated with, like, they are also infatuated with you. You have love magic, absolutely. Sex magic as well. Sexual healing. Call on Sappho to help you pen and fully realize your thoughts, fantasies, fears, and passionate desires. Write a letter to bring clarity to a situation, to send to a potential lover, or to burn as an offering to release one from love's pain. You're a lovesick puppy, and it's beautiful. You inspire romance. You're awesome. You're just awesome. And then the next card that comes out is the Lover's Knot. Wow. A chance for reigniting and strengthening the bonds of partnerships between lovers. You might be a really good, like couples counselor or marriage and family counselor. Sit with your lover, each holding an end of one red cord. Simultaneously take 10 deep breaths, soaking in the other's energy while deeply gazing into each other's eyes. As you breathe, think of all the joys, challenges, and periods of growth you've experienced. Afterwards, make 10 knots and 10 wishes for the season of love ahead. With this knot, I commit to honoring our dreams. With this knot, I commit to listening actively. With this knot, I commit to worshiping our bodies and learning from our minds. Blessed be. I freaking love you. I do. I just do. I just do. You connect heaven to earth and make magic it materialize on the earthly plane. Venus, the planet and Roman goddess of love. Aesthetics. You're very aesthetically pleasing and you understand aesthetics really well. Interior design, art, poetry. Oh, I just want to write a love poem about you. The goddess of love, aesthetics, fairness, and abundance, also known as Aphrodite, the Greek pantheon. Venus radiates and inspires grace, sensuality, and devotion. I said people were hopelessly devoted to you. Yes. Venus rules over the astrological signs of the earthy Taurus and airy Libra. Invoke a Venus charm on a Friday to boost your levels of self-love and magnetism. Draw a warm bath. Add red, pink, or white rose petals, along with a pinch of dried herbs such as jasmine, lavender, or love age. Add a splash of milk and drops of sumptuous honey. Soak up these sacred herbs and celebrate the beauty of your exquisite body. Your power is love. Oh, yes. You are magical. You're magical. Here I am with these tingles again. You guys are I'm getting emotional. God, I just want you to know how loved you are. People may not say it enough to you because they're scared. You're so loving. You're so wonderful. You are so loved. You're perfect. You're perfect. Your love is healing. It's warm. And now I'm thinking about monkeys, so maybe that's important to you. Okay, thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope to see you again soon. All right, hello, Pile 4. Those of you who picked the red jasper. You're very grounded. You're very connected to your ancestors. I'm getting a lot about Native Americans. You're very powerful. There's a strength and a courage that you carry about with you. What is magical within you? What kind of magic do you naturally possess? You're unwavering, steadfast, so stable. Leaves, dried leaves, you might pick them up, they're very important to you. You understand the bigger picture. You're extremely thoughtful. When you speak, like, you're commanding. You've got a commanding presence about you, very like presidential, very respected and respectful. Your love is a quiet strength to the people in your life. You're able to take the broken pieces of any situation or person and put them back together, cracks and all. Fill them with gold so that they see that their cracks are something to be worshipped and respected. The Horse King. Assistance, control. Yep. Horses are, I didn't look at these before, but horses are literally known for stability. And I was feeling a very masculine energy. Very like strong, quiet type. Yeah. Your love is very like strong. Assistance, control. People come to you for assistance. You're very controlled. You have a lot of self-control, self-discipline. There's mountains in the background. You're like a mountain. You're very much like a mountain. Stable, unmoving, unchangeable in knowing your truth. And you're very well respected. This man is literally a king. People might think that about you. This man is literally a king. It's very interesting that there's like a red brick wall in this picture. He's wearing a red sash and your stone is red. Like your root chakra is out of this freaking world. You're very controlling, but like in not like a manipulative, like anxiety, stressful way. Like you're very controlling in that like people feel like very protected around you. And that you're able to control situations and you're able to help people. You might be very good with your hands, like in many ways. I'll leave that at that, for which maybe you're like a woodworker. Am I in love with you? If I know you personally, please disregard that statement. God, now I want to like throw up. Okay, you might make people really nervous, especially people that have crushes on you. But it's like I know everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm in love with you. It's decided. I also now want to throw up again because I'm like, emotions. But that's a me problem, not a you problem. But you might do that to people. Okay. These two piles are the ones that are like, piles. These two cards literally like came out. You're definitely like a masculine. There's no way you're not a masculine. And even if you are like a female, like you've got very masculine energy to you. Like you're like a father. Is that weird to say? Okay, so why am I shaking now? I'm like, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, off to work we go. You're like a dwarf, but like one of the 7 dwarfs. You're like happy, or like Doc. You're like Doc. You're Doc the dwarf. Go watch Snow White. Yep. Why am I having breathing problems? Okay. I'm so like nervous right now. This is so weird. Okay. You're making me nervous. There's just such an intensity about you. Okay, you might cause people to think a lot, be really deep in thought. Okay, I'm just gonna breathe. The chess queen, trust, strategizing. People trust the heck out of you. Oh yes, strategizing. You're very analytical. You might be very good at chess. You're very good at strategizing, like helping people mend together like the broken pieces of any situation. Like you're very strategical. Yes. People know that you're just gonna take care of them because you take care of yourself and you take care of your loved ones, and you're a dream. You're a dream. You're people's dream. People dream about you. I don't know. The word Lord. Communication, praise, dishonesty. You might be a very good writer. The word Lord, like, come on. You might work really well with candles, mirrors. You can look into a mirror. You might be really into astrology. You can tell when people are dishonest, and you don't like that. You're a very honest person. You are a very honest person. You cannot tell a lie. You can't. You're very good at praising people when necessary, but you're very like reserved. You're a very good communicator, writer, reader. You're very knowledgeable, very wise. Amethyst crystal. You might like beer. Grab a few brewskis with the boys. And there's a magic wand in this. So like, if you want to get into like druidry or wizardry, like, probably could. You kind of got a Merlin vibe to you. Honestly, if you're not a man, I would pick another pile. If you don't like identify as like a man, like, there's no way this isn't a man. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. Yes, you're selfless. You're humble. You're very meditative. You know what actions you're taking. You know what they mean. You might be Buddhist. You might do a lot of yoga. You're just very strong and spiritual and just like humble, and like there's a quietness to you. That's something I'm just really getting. And my throat was kind of hurting earlier. Maybe like you have so much love and so much like guidance to offer people. Like you really are a guide. Offer that more. It's needed. Let me just sit in this. You're dreamy. Why are you freaking me out? I get that you're very serious, but like you can be very like fun and playful, but like, and you, like, crack some jokes and like, I don't know. You're probably very active. Like you probably like to like go like cliff jumping and running. You make people feel very secure. And, like, I think for me personally, that energy kind of, like, freaks me out because I'm like, I don't even know what this means, but it is meaning it. Yeah, I'm dropping. Ah! Okay, what magic is... I can do this. This is a me problem. This isn't you. This is just the way that I interact with, like, your kind of energy. I just get, like, really nervous because I'm like, I don't even... Why am I nervous? You make people nervous. Because, like, they can't tell what you're thinking. That's what it is. They don't know what you're thinking. Because you're kind of quiet. But people don't know what you're thinking. But they love you. And they wish they knew what you were thinking. But sometimes you're strategic with the reason... with withholding communication. Because, like... because it's strategic. You're flustering me. I'm flustered. People might, like, drool over you. I'm, like, salivating a lot. I'm like, don't freaking drool, Jenna. Goddess of the hunt, Artemis. You might work a lot with Artemis. Yeah, it's like you hunt people. You know what you want. You're going after it. Yep. You're very steady. You've got a lot of positive energy. There's a powerful magic within you because you recognize all that you possess and you maintain an attitude of gratitude. You're very grateful. And you make people feel very grateful. You might travel a lot. You might be very studious. Yeah, you've got a lot of power to you. You can work with nature very well. Things like shells, bark, stones. Pay attention and you will learn so much and receive many gifts. You're probably a very good gift giver. Lunar liberation. You liberate people. You offer freedom. You know there is much to be heard in the stillness of the quiet. This day I pray for calm, for health, and the wisdom to see the beauty of each walking moment. Blessings abound, so mote it be. You're a blessing. You are a blessing. Yep. You bless people. Okay, you definitely work with the moon. Artemis, like, you manifest with the moon. There's something very moony about you. There's something very moony about you. I don't know if you've ever mooned someone while with, like, the window down and you're driving in a car and you just, like, moon someone. I'm getting a really weird, like I can see it. It's, like, dark outside and you're just, like, mooning people. I don't know what that means, but I'm so nervous and flustered. You do that to people. That's magical. But it's because you're so stable. And I definitely, like, have a problem with, like, accepting stability. So, like, that's why I'm kind of freaking out. People who don't have a problem with that, I'm throwing things. Oh, you're a good kisser. You're a good kisser. Yep. Literally enchanted lips just, like, wanted to come out. Like, I flew all the cards that weren't it. Yeah, you employ a kiss of glamour. The ripest fruit, the perfect petal, each kiss is a spell of utmost bliss. Oh my god, you're such a cute, like you're so cute. You're such a good kisser. What the heck? Okay. Do I want to kiss you? Maybe. I don't know. Should we? Sorry, I cracked myself up. Why am I now gonna cry? Okay. You make people emotional. You're so stable that, like, it brings up other people's, like, instabilities and, like, sporadicness, and, like, they might say things to you they wouldn't normally say because they just are like, you, like, compel the truth out of people just by, like, quietly just, like, you watch. You're a watcher, you. You might have a really cool watch, like a black one or, like, a tan leather one or, like, a gold one. Okay. Moon of flowers, light the way to enchant tonight. Through the power of earth and air, water and fire, I bite this fruit of knowledge, and thus I am inspired. All possibilities are before me, and so it is. Yeah. You work with the moon. And flowers. You're really good at planting seeds of positive change in your life and in other people's lives. You're cool. You might like apples a lot. You might like horses a lot. I don't know. Farm boy. Oh, like the Princess Bride. Like, as you wish, Wesley. You're like Wesley. Yep. Why am I embarrassed? People might, like, feel embarrassed acting like a fool around you or whatever because, like, I don't know. I don't know. You're very nourishing. You've probably got a really, like, you're really good in the home. Like, you might build homes or something. Like, you are really social. You bring people renewal and cleansing. Anytime anybody's with you, it's a joyful gathering. You bless people with fire and nourishment. You make people feel bliss, love, and restoration. Yes, restoration. You're very, like, purifying, renewing, and, like, restoring. Like, Your love restores people. You're a temple. You're a temple. You might be really good at barbecuing. You invoke the senses connected to divine spirits. You might have a daily meditation practice, and you enhance others. And of freaking course, we've got Chiron. This is also like a male deity. It's the wounded healer. Chiron the centaur represents emotional healing. You are a centaur, and you're a centaur. Like, yeah, you're a centaur. To call on Chiron, boil a combination of any of the following herbs: rosewood, lavender, mistletoe, feverwort, cedarwood, or bay laurel. Pour the brew into a warm bath when the moon is in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You might be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. I'm only saying it like that because someone that I know in my life, like, represents a lot of these qualities, and, like, I know who's watching this. And that might be why I'm actually really embarrassed. Oh God, okay. No, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. This is the last card I'm pulling. Then I'm done with this. I can't. You make people feel vulnerable. Okay. Asking for strength to surface from pain. You bring strength from people's pain. You represent emotional healing to people. You offer in your stability, you offer a lot of emotional healing. Wounded yet walking, Chiron. Help me recognize the inherent wisdom gained from this pain. Grant me the ability to release, renew, and restore, so mote it be. People probably come for you. People probably come for you. Yeah, they're like, hi, hello, will you, I'm coming for you. Okay. Okay. Can I be done? People come to you for advice a lot and guidance because you're very good at that. I'm done now. Never make me do this again. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You're doing the most. You're very magical. Emotional healing. You're making me feel all these types of things, and I'm just like, what do I do right now? What is it? Huh? Okay. Thank you for watching. See you next time.